How I came up with this solution was actually in the hospital. You still see the scar of the accident I had with a kite. And then in the hospital I thought, wait a moment. This energy should be used for something better than breaking my bones to produce electricity.
Here in the university city of Delft in 2016, Johannes Peschel and Roland Schmel founded Kitepower. They based this idea off work done through their research group with a former astronaut. Now they're developing one of the world's first systems that can be deployed and transported within one shipping container. That's revolutionary. Now all we have to do is use it and harness that energy.
Our technology is the most mobile renewable energy source you can find. It's a very small footprint with only a container, 20 foot. You can ship it around the world, which we did. We can reach altitudes higher than the biggest wind turbines that are out there. And that's just amazing. And then at the same time, we just use a fraction of the resources. You might wonder, wait, I know kites from my childhood, but how do you produce electricity with that?
The kite is connected to a control unit which steers the kite. The kite is mainly flying figures of 8, and during the figure of 8 the kite is pulling the most, and that we can convert in energy at the winch on the ground, and then we can basically do the cycle again. In this software we basically set all the design parameters, and we can basically get a preview in 3D, and then we exactly know how it would like when it comes from the factory.
Winds at much higher altitude tends to blow much harder, and crucially more consistently. How much harder, you might ask? Well, researchers from the University of Delft have said that it blows up to 8 times harder. That's crucial for the harnessing of wind through kites.
So why do we need to go so high in order to harness effective wind energy? The more colors and lines that you can see on this map, the stronger the wind is. Here is the wind on the surface at an altitude of 0 feet. Then at the height of an average wind turbine at 300 feet, the wind increases. 4,900 feet. Now in this zone of 11,500 feet, the single kite altitude record was held at 16,000 feet. And finally, at the altitude of 35,000 feet, these are the conditions at the jet stream. So you get the point, and you see the huge difference in levels of wind power at different heights. Let's be clear though, windborne energy isn't here to replace other relatively efficient forms of energy, like the wind turbine for example, but rather to provide that alternative. After all, diversification is the key to a renewable future. Also, 1.4 billion people worldwide live in remote and off-grid areas, with their main sources of energy coming from something like a diesel generator. So, easily portable and affordable kite power energy could provide a brilliant solution. The future looks promising for high-altitude energy harnessing kites, with some startups even proposing offshore kite power plants. As the world diversifies away from fossil fuels, power from kites could be a new and innovative solution to some of our world's most pressing needs.